on part of attacks on Hindus in Bangladesh that has now escalated to another level, as there is another ISKCON center in the country which has become a target, as the ISKCON Namhata center has been burnt to the ground, and while another ISKCON center in Dhaka has been vandalized by miscreants. Now, in a major claim, ISKCON Vice President Radharaman Das has accused the organized groups of targeting Hindu religious sites, and these incidents have been raising serious concerns about the safety of the Hindu community in the region, with growing calls for action from the authorities as well. So this is the concern that has now been continuing over unabated attacks on Hindus, even when it comes to the religious sites that has been taking place in Dhaka in different locations. Ritik, well, that's the point that is being raised. No matter how many photo ops does Mohammad Yunus take with many of the religious leaders with him in the same frame, the situation of the Hindus being continuously targeted and persecuted is completely different and very much real.
And very significant days after that crucial meeting that was held between several religious leaders with the Mohammad Yunus. In that meeting, where Mohammad Yunus tried to understand if there to assess the ground reality with the this religious leader, whether there are any atrocities being conducted against the Hindu minorities there. Very shocking development we're getting as ISKCON Vice President here in Kolkata, Radharaman Das, in a social media post, claimed that Lakshmi Narayan temple associated to ISKCON, it was allegedly burned down early hour of this morning at the wee hour this morning, and he claimed that the temple was completely, the deities of this Lakshmi and Narayan were completely demolished there, and it happened at the heart of the
with us. Rahul Ishwar is with us on the broadcast. Rahul Ishwar, I hope that you have seen recently when it comes to the pictures of Mohammad Yunus, who seems to be, indulging in a photo op with the religious leaders, in a way trying to give out a picture that everything is fine in Bangladesh. But what happens when ISKCON centers are burned down and attacked in Dhaka and other locations in Bangladesh? Who will answer for that?
Absolutely. Merely photo op and lip service won't do good enough. Yes, it is good to reach out, but more concrete action, police action, security actions needs to be done. He's a Nobel laureate, so he should show more responsibility to humanity. And these are crimes against humanity that's happening in Bangladesh. And Radharamanji is one of the most respected leaders of the Hindu community. When he's pointing out something, it is incumbent upon the establishment of Bangladesh to respond to such things. And ISKCON, and there were many reports on atrocities on ISKCON. I hope these things will be addressed, and India will also rightly is putting pressure on Bangladesh to take this up. It's our responsibility to protect them too.
Yes, absolutely. That's the point that is now being raised. Thank you very much, Rahul Ishwar, for joining in, because on multiple occasions we have seen such kind of ISKCON centers, and even when it comes to Hindu temples, and the families of Hindus who have been residing in Bangladesh have been at the receiving end when they have been targeted, they have been attacked. And of course, owing to the continuous crisis that ISKCON has been raising with the recent arrest of the monk and the priest with no legal representation in court, this bail application that has also been now delayed to at least in January next year. So Ritik, because this is now coming across as a concern now, multiple voices that are also being raised, with people writing letters to the authorities to take note of Hindus being persecuted in Bangladesh.
As you rightly pointed out, be it the Mohammad Yunus or the Bangladeshi media trying to portray that there's nothing is happening with regard to the atrocities on Hindu minorities. This kind of incident unfolded, be it in Dhaka or other area of Bangladesh. I would like to mention that a couple of days back, I went to India and Petropol border, which shares the border land port with Bangladesh and India. Here in North Chobbish Pargana, we found several case studies, people particularly belonging to the minority Hindu community. They are coming this side of the land as tourists, but they narrated their horrific experiences, how their minorities are being tortured.
Well, another example that now could be added to the atrocities that have been meted out, especially when it comes to the ISKCON, the centers there, the Hindu temples and Hindu families who continue to be attacked and be on the target